Welcome back to another episode on Spiritually Kinky. Ooh, today's episode is so good. We are going to talk about reality check or delusional. So, this is really to all my generational rule breakers, the ones who always felt like misfits in their own family story, the ones who looked at the rules passed down for generations and thought, nope, not me, not anymore. Listen, you are not here to play small, fit in, or keep repeating the scripts of survival. You are here to disrupt, to redesign, and to remember who the fuck you really are and what you came here to create. And yes, I know you're wobbling right now. You're questioning, am I delusional? Is this dream real or am I just crazy? But let me tell you this. The very fact that you're even asking those questions proves, babe, that you're rare energy, the one who's awake enough to break the cycle and build something brand new. But before we dive in, let's set our intention. This is not about fixing, healing, or improving yourself. It's about remembering who the fuck you really are and what you came here to create. You are not broken. You are the creative force within. So lean in, babes, breathe into it, and let's wake up together. So, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Dustin Wheeler, the voice behind Spiritually Kinky. I'm a certified magnetic mind and recode coach, and I'm here to help you step out of the old programming, the problem structures, and the constant loops of not enoughness and into your wild creative power of who you truly are. This is about turning your lights back on in your soul and living from your rare energy. And today we're going to talk about one of the biggest questions that I hear all the time from all of my clients, all of my friends, all of the ones that are doing something for the first time in their family that is outside the family rules. Maybe it's the first ones to claim their health, their wealth, their love, their worthiness, any of that. It's the first time generational rule breakers that I'm speaking to, because if you've never done it before and you've never seen it done in your family before, this can be a difficult path where you actually can question your sanity quite a bit and ask yourself, am I actually creating something real or am I just delusional? And let me tell you, coming from a place of knowing this. So, first off, reality isn't what you think it is. Let's get real. What you call reality is mostly programming. Your brain doesn't see reality as it is, it predicts, it projects, and it repeats the past. Your parents, your teachers, society, they handed you their lens and told you this is how it is, this is how life works. But, babe, I'm here to remind you that stars don't fit in boxes. You are literally made of stardust, so neither do you. So here's the mic drop. If what you called reality was really real, everyone would see it the same way. But they don't, which means reality is malleable. It bends where you place your focus. This is key. This is key. So let me tell you a little bit of a story here. So scientists put 5 monkeys in a cage. I'm going to give you the very short version of this, but you can look it up. Scientists put 5 monkeys in a cage, and in the middle, a ladder. And at the top, they put bananas. And every time a monkey climbed the ladder to get the fruit, the scientists blasted all of them with ice cold waters. So eventually, the monkeys would stop climbing the ladder. And not only that, they would start attacking any other monkey that would start to climb the ladder. And then one by one, the scientists replaced the monkeys with new ones. Each new monkey tried to climb the ladder, but the others pulled it down, and without ever knowing why, they would literally attack the monkey so the monkey couldn't climb the ladder. So when none of the original monkeys were left, no cold water in sight, but still none of the monkeys dared to climb the ladder because they were conditioned to not do so. Even the monkeys' babies didn't climb the ladder. Even the monkeys' babies didn't climb the ladder. Sound familiar? Well, that's us, right? We do things that we don't even know why we do them. They've just been passed down. And that's your family line, right? At least 7 generations of programming, pain and suffering contracts where somebody got blasted once with cold water and now you think the fruit isn't for you. But it was always yours, babe. It was always yours. So let's really talk about generational programming here because you didn't come into the world doubting your worth or fearing failure. You were born pure light, rare energy, but you inherited scripts. Money is hard, love hurts, don't stand out, play it safe. It's not safe to be, it's not safe to be powerful. Stay small. Those aren't truths, babe. They're recycled fears. They're trauma dressed up as wisdom. And here's the kicker: you're wobbling, not because you're broken, but because your soul knows you are made for more. You're trying to run divine software on outdated programming. So here's the line between delusion and vision. Delusion is believing the past equals the future. That is true delusion. Vision is daring to imagine something no one's seen yet. The Wright brothers? Delusional until a plane lifted off. Mandela? Delusional until the walls fell. Jobs? Delusional until an iPhone lit up. And you're not delusional, babe. You're early. You're the first. That's all. And every visionary looks insane right up until they don't. So let's talk about the wobble. Why you feel stuck. So that wobble that you're in, that's the line and that's the swing between old wounds and new self. Between the unconscious saying you're not it and the ideal self whispering if only. So you think wobbling means you're failing, but it means you're waking up. The wobble is proof that you're rewriting the script. So don't collapse in the middle of the bridge. Keep walking. So creation stabilizes when you choose it again and again and hold your vision. That's why in Spiritually Kinky Academy and everything that I teach, the first thing that we teach is to create a vision. Because if that isn't your focus forward, let me just tell you, your unconscious is choosing from your past. So listen, if you've been asking, am I delusional? I'm going to answer right now, no. You are rare light. And questioning your place is just the smoke of old structures burning away. Reality, my friends, is not fixed. It's something to passively accept. It's not something to passively accept. It's clay. And you are the sculptor. Delusion? Well, that's just the word small minds use to label magic before it's finished. And if you want magic in your life, you have to create magical choices. So stop asking if you're crazy and start asking, what do I want to bring into existence today? What would I love to create? Because your desire is the doorway. Your focus is the tool, and how your flow, your inspired reaction is the proof. So if this lets you up, definitely share with somebody who needs a reminder that they're not broken, they're just waking up. And if you're ready to stop wobbling and start creating from your true choice, from a flowing structure, then you can come join me in the Spiritually Kinky Academy, where we're going to go deep diving into just how we create our reality and how we can begin to reshape it. And if you're just getting started and you're like, Dustin, I feel emotionally numb and I am not connected to any vision, I don't know what I want. Perfect. That's exactly where I started out. And what you can do is you can grab the link and you can go and you can book a conscious creation call. This is where we're going to take a deep dive into building your vision, building your value, and helping you connect to your true voice. Because, babe, I want you to remember that you're not broken. You're the creative force within. You came here to light up humanity. So go for it. Don't let anyone else's cold water stop you from climbing your ladder. And questioning your sanity isn't a sign that you're going the wrong way. It actually shows up when you dare to live outside the inherited rules. And creation, well, that's the most spiritually kinky thing you can do. Love yourself enough to keep climbing that ladder, to go for the bananas, the cold water, and all. Now, I don't know about you, but that's a life that I'm choosing to live. And let me ask you, are you ready to join me? So, whether you're here to be a little spiritual, or maybe you're here to get a little kinky, or maybe you're like me and here for a whole lot of both, lead with love, my friends. And it all starts from here and acknowledging who you really are. And in case nobody told you today, I see you, I feel you, and I love you. You are not alone. You are not broken. You are the creator. Till next time, my friends.